Hey, I'm Rachel from Rachel's English, and today we're studying English conversation with my friend Dave, who's going to make us pizza. Doesn't this look good? We're going to look at a lot of different vocabulary words and pronunciations here. First, this word.
Look at that bubble. Wow.
You probably know bubble as this, and you probably know it as bubblegum or bubble tea. But do you know what it means to live in a bubble? This is a phrase that I've heard used more and more in recent years, and it means detached from the world. You only know what's happening right around you, your friends, your family. You don't think about what else is going on in the world. You don't inform yourself. It's sometimes applied to people who live a really comfortable life who don't really think about what it might be like for someone who's less fortunate. Or it can be used to describe someone who only interacts with people that have the same views and opinions, like in politics, as they do. Let's use it in a sample sentence. I really want to travel a lot with my children because I don't want their lives to only be lived in an American bubble. Okay, that's in a bubble. What about on the bubble? If something's on the bubble, that means a decision is being made and you're not sure what the outcome will be. It could go this way or that way. For example, let's say I'm taking the top 10 students in my physics class to form a team for a competition. I have 8 people. I know I'll use them for sure. Then I have 4 or 5 kind of on the bubble. I'm not sure which of those students I'll choose. Each one of those students is on the bubble. They may get chosen or they may not. Have you heard this word to describe something inside you? A feeling can bubble up. I started to feel panic bubble inside me. An idea can bubble up. I'm bubbling with ideas. Or someone can be bubbly. Someone who's bubbly is really cheerful. The idiom to burst your bubble means to wreck an idea or a reality that someone's put together that can't actually work out. To say or do something that shows someone his beliefs are false or what he wants to happen will not happen. For example, let's say I run into my friend from English class and I say, "What are you up to this weekend?" She tells me all the great things she's going to do this weekend, all the fun she's going to have. On Monday, then, she'll start working on the paper that's due on Wednesday. I might say, "I hate to burst your bubble, but that paper is due on Monday. You're going to have to work on it over the weekend." So many uses for this word, and this dough was bubbly, with pockets of air in it.
Look at that bubble. Wow.
Now, I asked my friend Dave how long he's been making pizzas.
A little over a year now since I got this pizza oven.
Uh-huh.
This thing has definitely been a game changer for my outdoor food and entertaining capabilities.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to be outdoors.
It is.
Game changer is an idiom, and it doesn't necessarily have to do with games. It's anything that significantly changes the outcome of something. For example, let's say my friend got into the college of her dreams. You know, I hate to burst her bubble, but that college is too expensive. But wait, she got a major scholarship. Oh, this is a game changer. With this scholarship, she'll be able to go to the college of her choice. Or, I got my grandma her first iPhone. It's a game changer. She can keep in touch with all her grandchildren now. Game changer.
A little over a year now since I got this pizza oven.
Uh-huh.
This thing has definitely been a game changer for my outdoor food and entertaining capabilities.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to be outdoors.
It is. So I'm just going to give myself a little bit of extra assurance by sliding it.
Because it's so heavy.
Yeah,
It's chopping.
but as soon as it hits that plate, it's already baking. So now it'll be real easy to shift around. We're going to get that lid back on so that it draws the flame up and out.
What's the temperature in there?
You got me. I'd say somewhere between 900 to 1,000 degrees.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Got me. This phrase means, I don't know. Have you heard it before? It could also be, beats me. These both mean the same thing. I don't know. I have no idea. Got me.
What's the temperature in there?
You got me. I'd say somewhere between 900 to 1,000 degrees.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't believe it. Well, Dave made several different amazing pizzas.
Mushrooms. I did a little grilled zucchini over here.
Oh, I was wondering that you had the grill going too.
Yeah, I grilled some zucchini. This has got some garlic, some turmeric. I'm a big fan of turmeric right now.
It's supposed to be good for your joints, right?
So I hear. Good inflammation, anti-inflammatory. So we're gonna make a vegetable pizza here because Rachel, she loves her vegetables.
I do.
Yeah, it got a little extra burnt there.
Really
is
good
it?
though. Amazing.
So the pizza got burned on the bottom. Let's go over a few terms to discuss how things are cooked or baked. With red meat, that is meat from a cow, it can be raw, not cooked at all. There's also rare, just a little cooked. The internet is full of helpful infographics. We pass through medium and go all the way to well done. Burned is, well, it's beyond well done. Now, this terminology, medium, rare, applies to red meat. If you want to say that something hasn't been cooked long enough, you could say underdone or undercooked. One time I got clam chowder and the potatoes were too hard, not cooked all the way, not cooked through, undercooked. So one pizza on the bottom was a little burnt. No big deal. By the way, just last weekend, Dave made us all pizza again and it was absolutely perfect. On point. I said, Dave, you've really dialed in your pizza. Dial it in is one of my favorite idioms, and I have a great video going over that idiom and the idiom phone it in, which has an opposite meaning. Check out that video in the video description.
I love that zucchini on there.
That zucchini is bomb.
If something is bomb, that means it's very good. This is slang that my husband David uses a lot. Food can be bomb, a house can be bomb, a trip, a view, and so on. You'll also hear it as the bomb. It doesn't matter if you have the in front or not. This pizza is bomb or this pizza is the bomb. They mean the same thing.
Who is that?
Me.
You're right. It's you. Are you keeping a closer eye, Dave?
I am definitely keeping a closer eye on this one. See, we're just getting it nice and brown there.
That looks so good.
I said, are you keeping a closer eye? To keep an eye on something is an idiom that means to pay attention to something. He's keeping a closer eye on the pizza than last time, so this one won't burn. One time I was at an indoor playground and I asked another mom to keep an eye on Stony while I went to the bathroom. Sometimes if David is simmering a soup but has to leave the house to get the kids, he might say, can you keep an eye on the soup and stir it every once in a while? Think of a situation where you might want someone to keep an eye on something for you, to pay attention to it for you. Then make up a sentence and put it in the comments.
Are you keeping a closer eye, Dave?
I am definitely keeping a closer eye on this one. See, we're just getting it nice and brown there.
That looks so good. I will say the texture of that crust is so good.
It is nice. I agree with you.
The texture of a food is important. The consistency, how it feels in your mouth. Pizza crust can be chewy. That's what this was. It can be dry, crispy. There are so many different ways to describe different textures. For food, hard, crunchy, soft, pillowy, mushy, gooey, runny, spongy, and so on. Can you think of more? Put them in the comments below. I like a good chewy crust.
I will say the texture of that crust is so good.
It is nice. I agree with you. This one's blowing up.
Oh, that looks about perfect.
It's almost done. That's pretty good. I'm going to hit this side.
Yep.
See, it's a little
Yep.
lighter.
Dave did a reduction of a reduction. I love it when people do this. The phrase was, I am going to hit this side. You're probably familiar with the way Americans reduce going to gonna. Very common. Have you ever noticed before that I'm gonna is sometimes reduced further? It can become I'm gonna, or even just munna. This is what Dave did here. He said, I'm gonna, dropping the G of gonna.
I'm gonna hit this side.
Yep.
I'm gonna hit this side.
Yep.
I'm gonna hit this side.
Yep.
Now, hit this side. That just means he's gonna make sure that side is what gets closest to the flame. Let's listen a bit more. He also uses the contraction should have. He says he let the dough rest more than he should have.
I'm gonna hit this side.
Yep.
See, it's a little
Yep.
lighter.
I totally agree.
This stuff is making some deep dish today. I think I let it sit, the dough rest a little bit longer than I should have because the dough is a little less stretchy. It's more bubbly. It's airy.
I just love capturing natural English and finding the idioms and the reductions and sharing them with you here. Massive thanks to my friend Dave, who let me capture his pizza making skills on camera. If you like Dave, give him a thumbs up and a shout out in the comments. Keep your learning going right now and check out this video, and be sure to subscribe with notifications on. I make new videos on the English language every Tuesday, and I'd love to see you back here again. That's it, and thanks so much for using Rachel's English.